I'm Jill with the West Regional Branch of the Mobile Public Library, and today I have a book recommendation. I want to recommend to you Year One by Nora Roberts. Now, I'm not much of a Nora Roberts reader. I have picked up her books a time or two before. I'm gonna, you're going on a flight and or you're in a waiting room, you don't have something with you, and you just got to pick up something real quick. And Nora Roberts is one of those sort of bestseller romance novelists that you can pretty much pick up at any Walmart or grocery store or something like that. So I've read a few of her books, and they're competently written and reasonably entertaining, but I wouldn't typically go out of my way to pick up any of her books. But Year One, who's one of my book club people, said, you got to read Year One. She made us all read it for book club, and I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. It is a post-apocalyptic thing. It's very much in the vein of, I would say, like The Stand from Stephen King, where I think it's a plague who kills a lot of people, and you have the people who are left over. And it was actually very well constructed and very well written. I mean, there was this one scene where they were escaping New York and they were going through the subway tunnels. It was just full on, just super creepy, and like the imagery and the everybody in the book club, when we all wrote it, we were all just really impressed with that scene. So even if you're not a romance novel reader, I would say give Year One a try if you like that sort of sci-fi post-apocalyptic stuff, because it was surprisingly good. It was very entertaining, and there were certain parts of it that just really stood out as excellent imagery, and very much made an impression on the reader. Like, you felt like you were right there. I mean, some of the other places were a little, I don't know, pedestrian. Like, you could tell she turns out 4 books a year. Like, there was not a lot of thought put into the prose. It was not that kind of writing. But the parts that were great were really good. And then the rest of it was perfectly sufficient to get you from point A to point B. Let's see, food. I'm going to recommend glazed pecans. My grandmother made some the other day, or maybe she got her lady who stays with her to make them. I'm not sure, but it's her recipe. So she had a bag of them sitting on her counter, and we were just munching on them, and I said, I got out to do these. I'm probably not going to. But you can buy glazed pecans that aren't quite as good as homemade, but they're still reasonably good. But those were delicious. So yeah, glazed pecans with that sweet, buttery, caramelly outside's delicious. Anyway, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you have been watching and eating lately. Reading and eating lately. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.